It's taken me personally really far already, just having done. So glad I came, as hard as the journey has been. My name is Antonia Weltin. Where am I from? I'm from Zambia, although originally German. It's been a passion all my life. If I hadn't had certain things happen to me in my late teens, I would have done this a long time ago, but yeah, life takes you full circle, and at 51 I got my chance and here I am, and I love it. When I decided that I would like to get some certification for things that I've been doing in a slightly different setting and scenario, I did a bit of research, I dug into it, and a whole lot of options came up. And I ended up choosing EPTI because the content seemed very in-depth, very yeah, an all-round program, and I also loved the venue options. And I knew that it was going to be difficult for me to take the time out of my normal working life, so I wanted it to be a working holiday kind of thing. So the Dénia venue seemed like the perfect place to have just that, to work hard, but also have a bit of a holiday scenario, which is exactly what I got here. It took me a long time because of COVID, so I had enrolled and actually gone through the whole theoretical course in early 2020 already, and then COVID hit, so travel became impossible, and it's 2 years down the line basically that I managed to come in for the practical. So when I initially enrolled, I had no worries or anything. From my perspective, I struggled generally with online things. It's just I'm old school. So initially I was quite intimidated with some of the processes, some of the way to access and download and get the feedback, but that was just sort of technical stuff that I personally was just a bit not clued up on. But once I got into it, with a lot of help also from my tutors, it was great. It was I found yeah, the content very good, the exercises, the revision work was all really well structured, and the feedback or the communication with the tutors was ongoing pretty much anytime you needed it. So it was great. It was great. It was well supported. There's 3 of us in a lovely flat. All 3 of us were just so, oh wow, this is so nice. We each have our own bedroom. We share a kitchen and a sitting room. There's 2 bathrooms. So really, it's actually a beautiful setting. There's this elderly lady with 2 lovely young ladies, but we gelled, and yeah, it's been absolutely beautiful. I have definitely learned a lot of very specific technique on the safe performance of a lot of exercises, especially in the free weights gym section. I have also learned the value of giving constant feedback to whomever you are training, and correcting any little bad posture, anything that you may notice that isn't quite right. My background, on the one hand, gave me confidence. I've been in the fitness business indirectly for a while. However, it was also almost a handicap, in the sense that what I thought I knew, or the habits that I had developed, were not necessarily the best of habits. What I learned 20 years ago, what I was told 20 years ago, certainly is no longer very valid. It's been definitely an eye-opener, and yeah, for me, it's the most valuable thing is, yeah, new techniques, new variations, or just, you know, the variety of things that are actually available now that can be done even with fairly simple, straightforward equipment if you know how to work with it and get the variations done. So I'm so glad I came, as hard as the journey has been. I've been involved in sport and coaching and as an active athlete all my life, but it has never been my profession. I will actually now be able to finally have the dream career that I've always wanted from when I was a kid. It definitely met my expectations, and certain aspects of it even exceeded. I was challenged. I was challenged even on the physical front, and I didn't think that was going to happen. It's challenging, but it's also very well supported. So when you do hit a place where you just feel like I can't do this, or I don't get it, or what can I do to improve, there is the backup. Sometimes from the other participants, from the other students, but it's definitely always there with the instructors and the course leaders. My situation is a bit different. Also, the location where I live is very different. It's a very different scene. So I cannot really yet judge or comment whether it was a worthwhile investment financially, whether I'll get financial returns on it. But for me, it was so much more than that. It was, I needed this for myself, because I'm passionate about it. So even if I never make a penny, just due to my own personal circumstances, because I can't actually work in it for a while, it was well worth it. Well, I definitely, one way I know I can use it straight away, regardless of further developments, is I can apply it to the land training, the land-based training that I do for my older competitive swimmers. Definitely that I can do. I have the facilities and the squad that's dying for it, especially the bigger boys want to get into gym so badly. So I know definitely that is where I will apply it, on top of the usual and the simple stuff that we've been doing. But I've got so much more to show them and give them now. And then, yeah, I'm hoping in the next couple of months, maybe even just start with 2 or 3 individual clients. People have been asking me, and see where this takes me. But it's taken me personally really, really far already, just having done it.